In a significant and potentially game-changing development in the ongoing investigation into the disappearance of 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, authorities have recovered a glove that appears to directly connect to the prime suspect. This glove, discovered during an extensive search effort around her Arizona property, visually matches the one worn by an individual captured on surveillance footage from her home. The footage, previously released by investigators, shows a masked and armed person approaching her residence in a suspicious manner, attempting to obscure the camera, and displaying behavior consistent with an intruder or abductor. The Federal Bureau of Investigation spokesperson has confirmed that this particular glove stands out among several others recovered from the scene and surrounding areas. Unlike the additional gloves found, which may have been unrelated debris or items present in the environment, this one bears distinctive characteristics that align with what was observed in the video evidence. Most crucially, the recovered glove contained recoverable DNA material. This biological evidence is now undergoing rigorous laboratory analysis to confirm its profile and potential links. Investigators are proceeding with caution, awaiting final results from forensic testing before taking the next critical step: uploading the DNA profile into national databases designed to identify individuals through matches with existing records. Such databases, used routinely in criminal investigations, could potentially reveal the identity of the person who left the genetic material, providing law enforcement with a lead that has so far eluded them in this high-profile case. The process involves careful verification to ensure the sample is viable and uncontaminated, as well as cross-referencing against known offender profiles, family members, or other databases where applicable. This breakthrough comes amid earlier announcements from the Pima County Sheriff's Department, which revealed that DNA evidence had been collected from inside Guthrie's home itself. Specifically, genetic material was found that does not belong to Nancy Guthrie or anyone in her immediate circle of close contacts, such as family members or frequent visitors. Officials emphasized that this foreign DNA is being treated as a priority clue, with efforts focused on determining its origin and whether it ties back to the events surrounding her vanishing. The department has been deliberately vague about the exact location within the property where this DNA was discovered, likely to protect the integrity of the investigation and avoid tipping off any potential suspects. The discovery of the suspicious black glove itself was reported earlier in the probe. Authorities located it on a dirt path in close proximity to Nancy's residence, prompting immediate submission for forensic examination. This item was flagged as potentially significant due to its unusual placement and appearance, raising questions about whether it was discarded hastily by someone fleeing the scene or involved in foul play. The glove's recovery added another layer to an already complex case that has involved extensive ground searches, aerial assistance, and coordination between local sheriff's deputies and federal agents. Nancy Guthrie, now missing for more than 2 weeks since she was last seen, is the mother of prominent television personality Savannah Guthrie, known for her role on a major morning news program. The case has drawn widespread attention not only because of this family connection but also due to the alarming circumstances. Signs of forced entry or struggle at her secluded home in the Catalina foothills area north of Tucson, including a confirmed trail of blood identified as belonging to Nancy herself. Surveillance video further depicted an armed figure in dark clothing and a mask, heightening fears that this was a targeted abduction rather than a random incident or voluntary departure. Sheriff Chris Nanos has been candid about the challenges faced by his team. He has publicly acknowledged that the search could extend over a prolonged period, potentially weeks, months, or even years, given the vast desert terrain surrounding the property and the lack of immediate breakthroughs in the early stages. Despite hitting what he described as several dead ends, he has repeatedly pledged unwavering commitment from his department. He stressed that no stone would be left unturned and that the investigation would persist until Nancy is located and any responsible parties are brought to justice. In interviews, he expressed determination, noting that resolution could come at any moment or far in the future, but quitting is not an option. The team remains dedicated to finding both Nancy and the individual or individuals involved. Amid this uncertainty, Savannah Guthrie has stepped away from her professional duties to remain in Tucson for the foreseeable future. Sources close to the situation indicate that she is prioritizing family and support during this unimaginable ordeal. Colleagues and the network have rallied around her, offering solidarity and understanding as she navigates the emotional toll of her mother's disappearance. The broader community in Arizona has also been shaken, with locals describing Nancy as a kind, active, and well-regarded resident who maintained a vibrant social life prior to the incident.